when it comes to guides, everyone has a guide, because really guide is really like a higher aspect of self. So most people, when they're looking for a guide, they're not aware of that, because it's almost like, maybe I don't believe I have that power, and sometimes maybe I feel I'm with that power, but I don't think it's me. I think it's God, or I think it's another entity which is trying to help me. So guide is really the high aspect of you or me. And I wrote a piece at one point called Journey to Your Higher Self, and I think that is really us healing and pulling ourselves out of like a swamp of ideas and beliefs and so on, which we get attached to. And so your higher self is you being completely free of all of that. And so the higher self is awareness beyond attachment, you could say. How do I make friends with my guide? I would say it's, first of all, looking to the highest level of joy, freedom, peace, love, and all those beautiful feelings that make us feel alive. And it's going to that. And I would say that Source represents a lot of that. The source of all of that kind of energy comes, first of all, we vibrate with that frequency as creations when we are in our state of happiness, of being. And then it's remembering that, it's going back and feeling it, because we can always reach in and feel that. And when we start feeling it, we actually withdrawing, like an aspect of our higher consciousness is we're moving into that and stepping away from the limited role. So that's really the purpose, I think, and the way I work with the guide. And sometimes you feel you're at one with that high aspect, which I call, sitting on your seat, which is interfacing with Source, being one with Source. And then sometimes you might forget momentarily and fall off your seat, and you'll be back in yourself, lost. And we all get lost, but we find our way back again. And the time of leaving your seat and coming back, it gets shorter and shorter. When you fall off, you get back on quicker. The more you do it, more aware, because it's almost like you become comfortable there. You realize, okay, this really feels like home for me. It feels good. And so then you don't want to spend time trapped in yourself, in the self, yeah? Well, it's not yourself, it's a self which I could take to be me. So it's a mistaken identity. And so that's the journey, really, moving back and forth.